excited about our next guest because he helps transform young women into supermodels by showing them how to strike a pose. You know, that's really everything. You've got to strike the right pose. I don't care how beautiful you are. If you don't have the right pose, forget it. Anyways, from the hit show America's Next Top Model, and here he is, the creative director, Manuel.
Yes, it
Look at you, Manuel. Very, very nicely put together.
I am shocked at how tall you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm tall, right?
You're really tall. And I guess I don't realize that because you're working with models and they're all
models,
tall.
And Tyra's always wearing platform heels and her weave, and she always makes me look short.
That's right. Well, thank God you got that hair standing up.
Yeah, I know.
That helps
and
a
little bleach, just
and
a little.
you're very fashionable.
You really are.
I try. I got to give fashion. I got to represent.
And I'm flattered to learn that you do have a Regis look.
I do. Everybody on set, I showed up for set last season of Top Model, and the producers said, okay, what's with the Regis look? And I don't know what...
That's the Regis look?
That's the Regis look. I didn't... Is it the plaid pants? Is it the hat?
Yes.
No, it's not the plaid pants, and it's not the hat. Regis has never worn that.
It does look like it could be a Regis outfit.
Well, they call that the Regis look.
Well, that's good.
So now, every time I wear those pants, I'll think of you.
Attaboy, I appreciate it. Now, you grew up in Toronto, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you always have interest in fashion?
You know when everybody is, when you're a teenager and you have those pictures of your musical idols on your wall, I had every fashion ad you could think of. I had Saks Fifth Avenue ads. I didn't even know what Saks was. I thought it was a typo, actually. I didn't get it. And I was obsessed with fashion.
Yeah, I mean, just the photo shoots that magazines come up with really inspire you to take an interest in fashion, even if you don't like it. They're so beautiful.
So, I mean, how do you start a fashion career? Because, you know, in acting, you can go to a school, you can learn. What do you do about fashion if that's what you want to do?
But what in fashion? In terms of modeling or what I do, for instance?
Well, what do you do? You're a creative guy,
I do a lot of different things. I started off as a makeup artist, creative director, digital retoucher. I kind of do everything in terms of managing the photo and the final look that you see when it goes out on a billboard.
But let me say this. I watched the show, and, you know, these girls are beautiful. They're genetically gifted. They're very tall, they're very thin, they're very long, you know, and they've got good bone structure. But some of them can barely walk, and they have no idea what to do in front of a camera, and I think it's very difficult to teach that.
Yes, it actually is. I prefer to work with a girl who is stiff and awkward in front of a camera because she's a sponge, and she's going to soak up everything you can give her. It's the girl who says, oh, I know how to model.
Yeah, all these big shots.
And they give you the poses.
I hate that.
It's hard to break.
I hate that
so much. They think they know everything, and they jump up and they walk up and down in front of you. Nobody asked them to. Yeah.
That's got to be awful to deal with.
Now, you've got to be brutally honest in your business, right? You've really got to be honest. Now, are you an honest guy when it comes to this?
I mean, that's actually why I got into this business.
All right, then let me ask you something. Will you look over there at Art Moore and evaluate his outfit? Be honest, Jay.
Do you think Art Moore has what it takes to make it in the modeling industry?
Tell me about it, Jay. Let's hear it.
Well, purple is a color that's coming in for fall. I don't know about... I'm talking about the lavender, but I don't know if it's quite that shade.
What about the purple in his face? Would you say that?
Oh, come on. And you know what? I personally, I think with your tie and the pocket square, I think the Argyle socks are probably a bit much. But wait, I love to critique fashion. I do that on the red carpets all the time. But I'm the first person to make fun of myself. I've shown up at events looking like Liberace in like a fully beaded tuxedo, looking crazy.
I mean,
that's the point. You're supposed to have fun, not take it seriously.
What is your biggest pet peeve about fashion?
Oh, I have it. You know how right now everybody is wearing the skinny jean, the skinny pant?
I won't go back. I won't do it. I survived the 80s. I'm not going back to the skinny pant.
Okay, well, first of all, the skinny pant isn't for everybody. And you know who you are.
It's for very
if you're heavy, you should
It's not just heavy. It's you know, some people it could be, you know, if you're a little knock-kneed, like I'm more knock-kneed than I am bow-legged, and it accentuates these flaws. And the most universally flattering shaped kind of pant is really a boot cut or a straighter leg.
True
that. Skinny is not pretty on everybody.
And it's back now, huh?
I'm hoping it's going out, but it's been back
you know
for
what
a while.
I've been seeing downtown now? The equally frightening satin skin tight legging. And I say, did you not remember the 80s? Why? Immediately take those off.
And satin shows every dimple, pucker,
filthy
everything.
Deformity, yes. Yes.
Wow, sounds inviting. Let's talk about your new show, your next Top Model.
Yes.
You shot it in Amsterdam.
Yes, we did shoot
America's
in Amsterdam.
Top Model in Amsterdam.
Well, we
Why
always
is
start
that?
off in the U.S. and then we travel to a foreign destination. It's
Because
usually
that's
secret.
part of modeling,
Yeah,
right?
it's part of modeling. It's secret. Although with Amsterdam, it was not a secret. The show's so popular. It's in over 120 countries.
No kidding.
And if you've got Miss J,
I love Miss J.
myself, Tyra walking on the streets, I mean, we kind of stand
Absolutely.
out. So it was a little nuts, and people followed us, and the paparazzi followed us, and so we had to do everything to kind of throw them off the scent because you can't ruin the show.
Now, here's what we want to do when we come back, Jay. You know, Kelly has got a great face. She's never taken a bad picture. God bless her. She
Regis,
really does. I
stop.
really mean it. And so, let's have a little fun showing her correct poses because she's in all these magazines now. And then
Just
near
her?
the end of it, I'd like to join in.
Okay.
because
Near
we
the
do-
end of it, we take all of our photo shoots together.
I know, but first work with her, and then I'll join her, and make us feel at ease, because, you know, we want to. How would you construct a picture with the two of us? That's the question for you to think about. We'll come right back, and we'll do it. Okay, we're with Jay Manuel, the creative director of America's Next Top Great Model.
Next
And
Top Great Model.
We are going to take some pictures and show you how to take the correct picture.
This is called America's Next Top Short Old Model. Very exciting.
So what is the biggest mistake people generally make?
Well, you know, quite seriously, most people are afraid of stepping in front of a camera, you know, at a wedding, even on their holiday snapshots. So psychologically, they feel like they want to be bigger, so they raise their head up and they say, okay, I'm going to be bigger than this camera. I'm going to look good. I'm going to look good. But you know what? That looks, when you're shooting up on that, you got 3 chins, and we only want 1.
Right.
So you really want to cheat your chin down.
Right,
That's
keep
why
your
most
chin
photographers say
down.
chin
Okay.
down, and we call it turtling forward, which is pushing the chin forward a little. Not that much, Regis. A little and a little down. Yeah, well, kind of. Okay, we'll work with that one. That's step 1. The other big mistake people make is they forget that a camera has, you know, there's lens distortion because the lens is round. So if you want to cheat it, and so that you look like you're like
better,
your
yeah.
normal proportion,
Right.
lean forward, not crazy, but just enough so you're on your tiptoes, and it won't look. That's not what I said. But it's good enough. You know what I mean? Because if you lean back, you know what ends up happening? You
Can I
look
just
really
tell
big
you that
here.
get it.
I think at every photo shoot I always lean back because in the magazines and catalogs I feel like the models are always like leaning, you know,
But
they
for you, it's
lean
going to
back.
make you look shorter, not.
What did you
It is,
say?
because it's going to make your upper body look really, really, really short. You don't want that.
No, I want to look long like I am.
But she knows what she's kidding now. But now look, you've got to get in the attitude of a model.
That's right.
Right now, you're a talk show host. Forget
Okay.
that.
Forget
you
it.
are America's top model.
Get out of my way.
Get the two. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. You're going to be my photographer?
I'm going to shoot the pictures.
Okay.
Now,
You
what
gonna
do I
stay
do?
right-
Press this
You're
over?
just going to press that button.
Okay.
All right, now, as Tyra would say, you have to give us fierce stuff.
There you go, baby. That looks good. Treasure me.
Now,
Treasure me.
now, what about, we call it that top model angry. Give me a growl, like a arr.
Treasure me. Treasure me.
I'm angry. I'm furious.
Treasure me.
You make
Treasure
me
me.
so mad.
Okay, what about now?
I got to explain. Some of these camera guys that we've worked with over the years, they don't even look at you. They just go like this.
That's right.
And they just shoot away at it.
They just keep
But I
shooting.
think I've got some good shots
Oh,
here,
you want me to do ones of the two of you?
Regis, no, you Regis alone.
What am I going to do?
Regis alone, get in there.
You're taking the tie off. If the fan is good for you.
Now, wait a minute. I got to remember all the things you said.
Okay,
Look down.
Shoot him now while he's angry.
Okay, that's too far forward. All right, we'll shoot that.
No.
Okay, a little longer than that. Longer
You're
than that.
not
No, chin
pausing
down. Chin down.
You look like Kirk
Okay,
Douglas.
yeah, we're gonna show him that one as a boo-boo.
He looks
Okay,
like
chin
Kirk-
down just
Chin
a little
down.
bit and long neck, and then you look. Nick, come on, give me something macho. And there you go.
That's it. Show
There
the
you go.
nipples.
It's a little Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you can do
That's
that.
it. Not,
Treasure me. That's
not
it.
too crazy.
Okay.
Two of you.
Now, I want you to pose us, because when we take our next photo shoot together, we want to tell him what we want.
Yeah.
Well, I can sell you these photos. We can make this your publicity stunt.
Fantastic. We
All right,
love
go
it.
ahead. What should we do? Tell us how to How to stand, where
I
to
just
stand.
love wind. Wind
Okay,
is so
first
good.
of all, we're
Wind
gonna
is
we'll put you guys side by side. The other little trick, Kelly,
and if
she
you
can
talk
get out
into
of
a fan, it makes a spooky sound.
Okay, the other little trick is if you turn your feet to what we call 1 o'clock, if it was like a clock, and then turn your shoulders back on, back on the camera. Exactly, kind of.
Okay, I'm ready.
See, Kelly's got it because she is a top
Kelly's
model.
got it. I got it.
All right, so let's try that. That's actually kind of fun. Kelly, chin down a bit, chin down a bit. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it, I love it. Très joli. Très joli. Très joli. That was
Thank
fun.
you for indulging our
You actually
egos.
kind of good.
You know, I wish we could. Here's what we should do, Gilbert. We should get these pictures.
And sell them on the internet for tens of dollars.
And show them on another show soon, okay? Hey, Jay, it was a lot of fun.
Jay, thank you so much. Good luck with everything. Great to see you.
Natasha Bedingfield coming up next, and then the inbox as well. We'll be right back.
That was really
America's
fun.
Top Model
Really, really
starts
fun.
Wednesday, September 3rd on CW Network, okay? We'll be